perfect fit.
Hi everyone, welcome to Cricketry, brought to you by ThePapare.com and Moose Clothing, the perfect fit. What a fitting way to end this series. A brilliant knock by Dasun Shanaka took Sri Lanka home with 4 wickets in hand and 1 ball to spare. It was, I would say, his best knock in international cricket. 6 of 12 deliveries until the end of that 17th over, and then he just went berserk. And most importantly, took 22 runs of Josh Hazlewood, who nobody had been able to get off during this series. I think he had close to over 40 dot balls throughout this series. Brilliant bowling by him, but Shanaka just lost it in that 18th over, 22 runs off that, and then 18 in the next over and 19 in the final one to get Sri Lanka home with 1 ball to spare. A little help from the Aussie fast bowlers as well, a couple of wides coming in there at the end. Just to summarize what happened in the first innings, Sri Lanka were put onto the field by Aaron Finch after he won the toss for the 3rd time in this series. Australia got off to a brilliant start thanks to David Warner and Finch once again. They really love playing against Sri Lanka, it seems like. But that 10th over and the 11th over turned out to be kind of the turning point of the game. Wanindu Hasaranga, who had got David Warner to play and miss a couple of times, managed to dismiss his RCB teammate Glenn Maxwell at the end of the 10th over. And then first ball of the 11th over, Mahesh Theekshana got David Warner LBW. On review, of course, and the most spectacular of the 3 wickets Sri Lanka got off consecutive deliveries came through Charitha Salanka's fielding. He was very well placed at slip and then anticipated the ball well down the leg side, fielded it as Josh English played a paddle sweep and then hit the stumps before the batsman could get back into his crease.
මුළු ලෝකෙම වෙලා උඩු යටි කුරු අපි අල්ලගන්න යන්න පුංචි පුංචි තරු අපිට සෙට් වෙන්න ෆිට වෙන්න විසිතුරු මේ perfect fit එක මාරු Moose, the perfect fit.
When Australia looked like they would be getting somewhere around the 200-run mark, those 3 wickets off consecutive deliveries when the score was on 85 helped Sri Lanka manage to pull things back and restrict them to 177 of 20 overs. Steve Smith with a really valuable little cameo at the end there. On the bowling front, Mahesh Theekshana 2 for 25 was very well controlled once again in this game. Chamika Karunaratne, who a lot of people had questioned his place in the team, bowled really well today. 3 overs, 2 in the power play and 1 at the death, went for just 19 runs. So those were the 2 stars of Sri Lanka with the ball. With the bat, things started off quite unsteadily. Dhanushka Gunatilaka went early. Josh Hazlewood was brilliant in the beginning once again, and I would say up till the end of that 17th over, the match was pretty much gone. Australia dominated 37 overs of the game, and then in those last 3 overs, Dasun Shanaka just took things away from them. As I mentioned before, he had 6 of 12 deliveries when Josh Hazlewood came on to bowl that 18th over, managed to end with 54 runs of 25 deliveries. That's the amount of hitting he did at the end. Chamika Karunaratne once again did well with the bat as well, gave valuable support to Shanaka, got him the strike throughout those last 3 overs, and Sri Lanka managed 59 of the last 3 overs to take them to a consolation win. I'd say, like I mentioned, Shanaka's best innings in his career, and really gave the crowd here at Pallekelle, the full house, something to cheer about when everybody thought that things were done and dusted. So that's a summary of the game here from Pallekelle. Thank you for joining me with Cricketry. This is SLvAUS signing off for ThePapare.com.